Hi, welcome to Bandwagon TV. We're here in Dublin with Richard. Richard, how's it going?
How you doing? Nice to be here.
So tell us a bit about yourself. When did you first start writing your music?
I suppose it was around 16, 17 in school, you know, kind of forming bands and kind of that cliched stuff. And then when I was about 18, 19, started playing shows in Dublin. And about a year later, when I was 20, myself and a friend went into a studio for a couple of days and recorded what was going to be my first EP. Sat down over 3 or 4 days and we really liked the songs and collaborated with another girl, and he took over as management for me, and we sat down and got it pressed up and basically released it, and kind of taught me a lot about the industry and stuff, and kind of set me off in my ways, like, you know, so it was exciting enough back in the day.
And who's your main musical influences?
I have 3, I suppose. It would be Ryan Adams, Bruce Springsteen and Bob Dylan. Basically, like, the 3 of them have traits that I've always kind of aspired to, like, as in Bob Dylan is like the greatest, obviously, songwriter of all time, and Ryan Adams is an edgy rock star, and kind of Bruce Springsteen would bring a pop element and just energy and great shows. So the 3 of them kind of you know, give me what I kind of aspire to as a musician and as a songwriter, you know. So.
And you've got a couple of gigs coming up. Tell us about them.
Yeah, Wednesday the 29th of July in Whelan's, which is cool. I haven't played Whelan's in a long while, and it's with Horsebox and band called Roy 7, like 2 great bands, and it's the launch of Oxjam 2009, and then I'm down in Mitchelstown in the Independence Festival on Sunday the 2nd of August. So
big festival,
it's massive.
Looking forward to that one.
Yeah, it's big time. I can't actually wait, because you know, I've been away for so long from music, and just to come back and play something like that is just brilliant, and it's good for the profile as well, like, you know, so. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to it.
Cool.
Should be excellent.
Well, best of luck with that one. And you've got a song you're going to sing today, Photos.
Yeah,
what's that about?
It's a song called Photos. I suppose I'm going to be murdered now by my housemate. But basically it came about a couple of months ago. The 2 of us were kind of sitting on the couch, and we were watching some funny stuff on the TV, some movie or something like that. And basically she lost control of herself and farted during a really funny moment. And it kind of brought me back to kind of an old relationship, like, where, like, you're kind of in that situation where it's intricate and you'd never really kind of hear a girl fart or experience a girl fart outside of that kind of, like, intricate relationship kind of scenario. So kind of brought me back to it, and I went upstairs, started pulling out photos and just kind of looking at all things, and kind of led me onto it. So that's what it's about.
Very good. Yeah. So your album, you're working on that now?
I am. Well, I'm working on songs for it. Like, ideally, like, I'd like to release it. I'd like to release an album with backing, like, from a record company, or someone with a lot of money anyway. So that's the plan around.
Hard to find now.
Yeah, it's really hard to find. I don't think it's even possible to do it independent anymore if you want to kind of get real success from it. So at the moment, I think I've got about 5 or 6 songs, which I think would be somewhat commercially viable. Like, that's the kind of route I'm going down, like Lisa Hannigan, the script, kind of Snow Patrol kind of thing. So that would be the plan, like, to get 10, 11 songs and make it as poppy and as catchy as possible, but still, like, kind of remain incredible if I can. But hopefully 2010, 2011, look, I'm still getting back into it. Like, I want to make a big profile, as big as a profile as I can for myself before I do anything, you know. So there's plenty of time, so I'm looking forward to it, hopefully in 2011. So see.
Good. Well, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
And get to sing the song now. This is Bandwagon TV here in Dublin with Richard playing Photos.
Get through. I'm gonna break this deal now, running around in circles, chasing times I don't remember now. Follow streetlights and straightlines, follow anything, keep my mind on losing this for certain. Some things are sure now, broken heart just ain't worth it, and we'll talk it out. Let it go, we keep beneath the covers with the stars. We'll talk it out until we're old now, and the radio keep telling me so. two minds with, darling, it's just no losing you. So how am I gonna get you through this cigarette smoke and the see-through thing we got lately? Oh, the streetlights ain't much use, they're all familiar and hazy. And we'll talk it out, let it go. We're keeping even compass with the stars. We'll talk it out until we're bored now. And the radio keeps telling us the whole time we gotta keep on now, we oughta let this go now. I'm caught up in two minds with you, darling, there's just no losing you. Just no losing you. Just no losing you. We gotta keep on now, we oughta let this go now. I'm caught up in two minds with dollar. And hold tight, we gotta keep on now, we oughta let this go now. I'm caught up in two minds with you, darling, it's just no losing you.
Oh.